Now, before the coronavirus pandemic hit Nigeria, UNICEF had reported that 13 million children were out of school. Now, with schools shut, the pandemic has cut off even more children from learning. Kelechi Emekalam brings us the story of one woman who is teaching vulnerable children about COVID-19.
The Kuchingworo IDP camp in Nigeria's capital is home to hundreds of children. Kids like Mariam Sulaiman have been here for years, escaping a Boko Haram insurgency. She's among millions of children unable to access online learning and information on COVID-19. She recently benefited from educators that provide much-needed materials, both to keep up with school and be better informed about the coronavirus pandemic.
Since I have this book, I've been learning about coronavirus. And when I went outside and come back, I wash my hand. And when I'm not alone, I put my face mask. I want to tell them thank them for giving us this book.
This initiative is the brainchild of education enthusiast Raquel Daniel. Her concern for vulnerable children grew after the coronavirus pandemic hit Nigeria.
I just thought, you know what, kids need to be aware of what coronavirus is. Kids need to be told what the coronavirus is, and that's how I went back home and I decided to write a booklet. I realized that we need to create something that is more extensive, that can explain to children why schools are closed. You know, when schools will open again, what they should do, pending when they're home and pending when schools reopen. We work only with the IDPs because a lot of people neglect them, really. A lot of people neglect IDPs. People forget that these people actually are not living in their homes.
With about 2,000 copies of the books distributed, children in these vulnerable communities can arm themselves with information on safety practices. Raquel is looking beyond the classroom. She says she has kept an estimated 3,000 pupils in school and supported 15,000 girls on reproductive education. The education enthusiast has also mobilized over 5 million in relief funds for vulnerable women. Now she plans to scale her work, but funding has been stalled due to the COVID-19 outbreak. But she hopes that more humanitarian agencies will pay more attention to children who have been completely cut off from e-learning in the country. Kelechi Emekalam, CGTN Abuja, Nigeria.
And we